My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of the 2025 movie The Naked Gun. And I miss comedies. I really do. Like, remember when we would get The 40-Year-Old Virgin and Knocked Up and Talladega Nights and Superbad and Adventureland, and we just had comedies non-stop, and now it's just a dead genre. And I don't know if there's just no new voices in that genre. I don't know if it's because people are afraid to offend people, but whatever it may be, look, we need comedies back. One of my favorite theatrical experiences of all time is back in May 2014, where I saw Neighbors with a bunch of friends in a packed theater, and everybody was dying of laughter the entire time. It was just a joy. So, tonight I saw The Naked Gun, and it is the first time in a very long time. Well, that happened again. Just a theater filled with people laughing and having a good time, and it was nice. The movie's not perfect, it's flawed, but you should still see this movie because we need more movies just like it. So, let's begin by talking about the cast. And Liam Neeson was the perfect choice for this movie. I love how he is so serious the entire time, and it just makes his performance all the more funnier. And yeah, like, I kind of like how Taken started this action phase of his career. I really hope this movie sets off this comedy phase of his career because he really does stand out. Pamela Anderson does a pretty good job. She brought enough to this character and she can be quite funny as well. Danny Houston pretty much plays Elon Musk here. Like, it's really obvious, but he does a perfectly fine job. And the only reason why I bring that up is Kevin Durand plays his henchman. And it was like Kevin Durand looks like Elon Musk. So like I don't know if that was intentional, but it's just kind of funny how that worked out. But he does a perfectly fine job. For me, though, it was Paul Walter Hauser who dropped the ball. I like him as an actor, but he felt so out of place here, and I wasn't too thrilled with his work. CCH Pounder does a pretty good job, so the cast is fine enough, but Liam Neeson is definitely the best performance here, and this movie is a comedy, so the number one criteria is did it make me laugh? And the answer is absolutely. This movie is hilarious. There are so many jokes here, and most landed for me. My favorite joke here actually is this running gag involving a cup of coffee, and it's so weird because my favorite joke in Beetlejuice last year was the exact same joke. So just funny how that worked out. And also, I just saw The Bad Guys too, and they're after MacGuffin Night in that movie, and in this movie, they're after the plot device. So, same joke, different movies, same weekend. But yeah, that's not an issue though. I do like how weird this movie is willing to get. There is one scene involving a snowman which really got to me. There's also this Mission Impossible scene which I just loved. And there's this owl scene which I kind of like the idea of, but I'm not sure if the execution fully worked. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about the ending of this movie because I feel like the last act is when this movie dropped the ball. The big climax kind of reminded me of Kingsman, The Secret Service, but I just don't think this movie nailed the ending. I felt it lost steam. And some jokes definitely do miss. And I did not like the look of this movie. It's directed by Akiva Schaffer, who's a member of The Lonely Island, and he directed Hot Rod and Popstar, two movies I really enjoy, but I don't know what happened here. Like, this movie just looks like an SNL skit, and it kind of looks cheap throughout. Like, that's not why I go to a movie like this, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't distracting at times. So, some jokes miss, last act kind of sucks, and the filmmaking could have been better, but this movie is a quick 85 minutes. It just flies by. I feel like it actually captured the spirit of the original Naked Gun movie so perfectly. And it's a movie that is going for so many jokes a minute, and a good chunk of them land. So while I'm not like in love with this movie, I definitely had a good time. You should see it, and I'm giving The Naked Gun a 7 out of 10. Okay, have you seen The Naked Gun? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.